broadcast may contain reality. Viewer discretion is advised.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Can We Talk with Juel? So what's going on series, where the news is real, the reactions are questionable, and the side eye, well, that's unlimited. We are the only podcast show brave enough to stare into the abyss and ask if it has a discount code. We are proudly sponsored by fundraisingcup.org Ministries because in 2026, if you aren't crowdfunding your survival, are you even living? I'm your host, Juel, and today we're navigating a timeline so messy, even the AI is trying to uninstall itself. Let's get into it, guys. Starting with local and national news, the Stay Inside report. Let's dive into the local madness, guys, because this week's headline feels like a group chat that got leaked. I'm serious. Let's start with immigration enforcement surge. In the Twin Cities, the immigration surge is winding down, which is a polite way of saying 1,000 agents left, and all we got was this lousy feeling of impending doom. ICE wants $38.3 billion for 92,600 detention beds. Yes, you heard me correctly. 92,000 beds. That's not immigration enforcement. That's building a Marriott Rewards program. Welcome to ICE Suite. Complimentary ankle monitor included. Current custody numbers, 73,000 people. And their goal is to deport 1 million per year. Guys, that's not enforcement. That's Amazon Prime Deportation Edition. At this rate, the hottest real estate market in 2026 is going to be a refurbished warehouse in Pennsylvania. And with that said, let's talk about the partial DHS shutdown. Government shutdown started Valentine's Day, guys. Nothing says romance like roses are red, funding expires, DHS agents masked, and Congress is tired. Democrats want ICE agents to stop wearing masks. Unfortunately, ICE says, we're shy. And guys, have you heard about the Philadelphia crime surge? Fatal shooting. And Philadelphia's outdoing it though. Between fatal street corner shootouts and high-speed crashes, the city is basically a live-action GTA server where the respawn button is broken. If you see a 9-year-old flying through the air, don't worry. It's just another Tuesday. Hit and run involving a 9-year-old, guys. High speed crash described as the worst ever. Philadelphia said, we would like one normal Tuesday. Just one, please. And now we are hitting you with our first commercial break. Tired of reading terms and conditions? Why, I don't read that app. It automatically agrees to everything for you. Your data? Gone. Your privacy? Optional. Your soul? Pending review. Download today. Wait, you already did. And that, guys, brings us to international news. The World War 3.5 update in Munich, the security conference. Over there, it's giving Mean Girls energy. Yeah, it really is. Security on state, Marco Rubio is arguing with the EU about civilizational erasure, while we're over here threatening to annex Greenland. Make it make sense. The math isn't mathing. Because nothing says global stability like trying to buy a giant ice cube during a housing crisis. That's that. Meanwhile, Greenland is sitting quietly like, why am I trending? Really? And over in Russia, they've concluded Alexei Navalny was likely taken out by poison dart frog toxin. Yeah, you heard that. Poison dart frog toxin. Seriously. We've gone from high tech to Amazonian tree frogs. The Kremlin is literally just playing Assassin's Creed right now. Meanwhile, India is trying to overthrow their government because their leader popped up in the Epstein files. Turns out the list is the only thing more international than the Olympics. Who would have thought? Canada and France opened consulates in Nuke, like just in case. And we have the New START Treaty, which expired. No legal limits on U.S. and Russian nuclear arsenals. So basically, we're just trusting vibes right now. Okay? And out in the Ukraine, over 100 drones and missiles launched. Peace deadline set for June. War said, I'm busy right now. And let's talk about Sudan, where 6,000 were killed in 3 days. 6,000, guys. The UN report dropped and the world collectively whispered, oh. Which brings us to another commercial break. Are you tired of government spying on your Ring camera? Introducing the Privacy Shroud. It's literally just a piece of duct tape we sell for $49.99. Or try our new militia-ready baby formula. It's 100% organic, lead-free, and comes in a tactical camo bottle. Because your infant should be ready for a federal shutdown before they can even crawl. Fundraisingcup.org, because your neighbors have more money than the Department of Homeland Security. Anyway. And with that said, that brings us to going into my favorite segment, the travel news. You guys already know I am your VIP travel consultant, and my professional advice for February 2026 is stay home. Winter storms are wrecking travel plans across the Southeast and California. The FAA is imposing mandates. TSA agents aren't getting paid again. And the DEA chief in the Caribbean was just busted for selling visas for cash. If you're trying to get to Jamaica, good news. The advisory is down to a level 2. And national parks, well, they're increasing fees for international visitors. America said, pay to see those rocks, please. And as for me, well, if you're tired of chaotic travel, do you want smooth flight, elite perks, luxury on a budget, and not sleeping next to gate C14 changing station? Well, then you need to book with me, Juel, your VIP travel agent, where your layover is intentional, your resort has room, and your passport feels appreciated. DM me, guys, because if we're living through history, we might as well see it in first class. That's what I said. And here we roll into another sponsored commercial break. This segment is brought to you by Anxiety Airlines. Our motto is, you'll get there. Emotionally, not so much guaranteed.